Welcome back to your favorite channel, Daddy Insider. In this video, we have discussed some of the incredible facts about gold and why it has become one of the most expensive metals. We are sure you would not have heard these ground realities about gold before. So let's begin without wasting any more seconds. Throughout the human history, gold is considered as a sign of luxury and wealth. It is not only for its use in creating very expensive products, but also for adding it to our luxury items like smartphones, supercars, and even gourmet steaks as a symbol of wealthiness and luxury. The truth is, there are many other rarer metals than gold which are not that expensive compared to gold. So how come gold is so expensive despite being available in abundance? According to the scientific research carried on gold, it arrived on Earth through the collision of two neutron stars, which fused gold atoms into meteorites that crashed into our planet approximately 3.9 billion years ago. Yes, 3.9 billion years ago. So that's how for millions of years, gold nuggets have been pushed toward the Earth's surface by its hot core. Gold is also discovered in Paleolithic caves approximately 40,000 years ago, showing that the earliest known human interaction with this amazing metal. What is gold? The very next question that bugs our minds much often. What exactly is gold? It is a relatively very scarce metal with remarkable versatility, whose presence in the Earth crust becoming scarce with every new gold finding. It is absolutely malleable, meaning it can be shaped or altered without breaking it. What sets it apart from other precious metals is its distinct bright yellow appearance and nature. These characteristics give gold tons of amazing practical and aesthetic applications on Earth, most of which we already know.
Tool. People like to know that they've got an element of their wealth which they can feel. Often it looks beautiful, it's got a wonderful design on it, and that adds a degree of emotion to the investment. And if you're a manufacturer, if you're someone making smartphones or tablets, gold is an element with the symbol AU and the atomic number 79, viewed as the most noble of all of the noble metals. It's a perfect material for conducting electricity, and it doesn't corrode, it doesn't rust, so it's great to have in your product.
History of gold. So it's also a very incredible fact that throughout the human history, civilizations worldwide have been captivated by this beautiful metal kinds, queens, and who not. Like our history shows that the ancient Egyptians were very much fascinated with it. They not only used for currency coins, but also believed it to be the flesh of the gods, and even buried their royalty in gold. The most such notable Egyptian personality was King Tutankhamun, who was laid to rest in 3 gold-wrapped coffins. Unbelievable, right? Wait, there is more to that, with the innermost of those coffins one made from pure, beaten gold sheets. That would be worth over $1 million today. In 1792, the Coinage Act was passed by the U.S. Congress, establishing a fixed standards from the gold to the U.S. dollar price. This led to a fascination with gold mining during the U.S. gold rush in the following century. The first such significant incidents in the recorded history occurred in 1799, when 12-year-old Conrad Reed found a massive 17-pound gold nugget on his family's farm in North Carolina. 50 years later, in 1849, tens of thousands of prospectors, known as the 49ers, rushed to San Francisco in search of gold wealth. And yes, you guessed it right, the same name has been used for the San Francisco 49ers football franchise, which is a popular team to take sides with these days. These gold rushes marked the beginning of modern-day gold mining. Despite centuries of gold mining,
the labour intensity in some mines as people have increasingly used technology, but some of the challenges aren't necessarily associated purely with mine production. They could be associated with the environments within which they're operating, so licenses that people need to operate, whether it's a formal license from a government or a social license from a local community. I mean, those are still challenges that mining companies need to navigate and kind of work their way through, and that contributes to the complexity of mine production today, probably just as much as it did many years ago.
The gold mining paradox. Gold mining, or even spotting the presence of gold, is not as simple as spotting oil or gas. Comparatively, identifying potential gold mines compared to oil or gas is a task that requires tons of funds and manpower to begin with. Here's how. So technically, it can take up to 10 years for geologists, chemists, and engineers to assess a site's viability. Even then, The probability of developing a productive gold mine from a potential site is less than 0.1%. Only 10% of these sites contain enough gold to justify further development. However, above ground, gold is scattered all over the world in different countries. It certainly beautifies our fingers, drapes around our necks, makes our gifts precious, and even finds its way into our mouths. Gold is used in medicine, architecture, and nearly every electronic component that we can think of. We even send gold back into space, where it originated in the first place, as a reliable component in spacecraft circuitry and the lining of astronauts' visors to shield them from the sun's harmful heat and ultraviolet light. Considering all these amazing facts and ground realities, it may surprise you to learn that the amount of gold on Earth is relatively very small. So just for the test, if we were to melt down the world's entire above-ground stock of approximately 190,000 tons of gold, it would form a cube measuring 72 feet on each side, divided equally among every person on Earth, and each of us would receive about an ounce of pure, 24-karat gold, valued at around $1,500. So how is this gold distributed among various industries?
Now comes to private investment, so that could be individuals holding bars or coins, or indeed individuals holding a share of an exchange-traded fund. And then you've got central banks. Central banks account for around about 17% of that stock of gold, so a very significant volume. And then the final element, around about 13-14%, is technology or dentistry.
The future of gold. Is the future of gold as bright as its surface, you may ask yourself? Well, the discovery of new gold deposits is becoming increasingly challenging and rare, keeping in mind its vast mining all over the world. Geologists estimate that only 55,000 tons of gold remain hidden within the Earth's crust. If global mining rates continue at their current pace, these newfound gold reserves could be depleted within the next 20 years. As gold mining slows down and extraction costs rise to meet the challenges, the price of gold may become even higher. That was all about gold, and more importantly, what makes it so expensive. Did you like this video? Don't forget to share it and subscribe to our channel for amazing, innovative, and new contents ahead. That would also support us and help our channel to grow.